skip the intro for this because this is so cool. I'm going to show you how this automation in the background creates automated reels like these Alex Hormozy reels and get up to 700,000, 300,000 views in it. We're going to go through the entire automation. This one already runs and creates simple Facebook posts like this since yesterday on my account. But we're going to go through and create the reels and have an automated system like this that posts the reels for us and help grow accounts. This is great for you to sell on to businesses, but also like this, we'll have a brand new account, just help grow it. All on autopilot, all while you do nothing. So let's get straight into this. So like I said, we don't need too much, but we need to set up a couple of things right. First off, you'll need a make account. You can go to make.com, register it for free. And for this, I will actually save this automation and I'll show you how you're going to redo this and just change this to an Instagram reel. Next, you will need ChatGPT open somewhere and we'll go through this little prompt in here. You will need a Google Sheet to grab the things from here and add it into your sheet. You will need a Dropbox account so you can add your videos in somewhere that can easily be found and uploaded for this module in here. And of course what we will need is Canva.com. So let's go in and let's start working through all of this. So first things first is you need to create your prompt. So if you don't have a prompt or if you don't have ChatGPT, go sign up, it's free as well. But I need you to create a prompt similar to this. Now, this can be if you're going to set it up for your business, if you're going to set it up for one else's business. This is what the prompt should look like. Give me a table with 168 quotes. I just chose 168. It's just a number I wanted to work with. Quotes from, and this is what you can replace with anything you need to. So let's say give me a table with 168 quotes about hairdressing and how every person needs their hair done by a professional to feel good. Alright, so just a sweet little basic thing, your niche in here, just hairdressing for example in here. And step one, what we need to do, also make sure you put it in columns. So the columns is going to be important because we have to have an index, title, quote, and Instagram caption here because we're going to use each of these columns and have an index running through here means we're going to map it out. You'll see why this is going to become important. But this is the quote. Make sure it's short. Make sure we have about 280 characters long, and make sure it's an Instagram captions and there with a couple of hashtags. So now if you push enter or return or the following, it's going to give you some samples and you can again say how many it should do, change it up. But if this was a hair salon and it's going to create hair quote type Alex Hormozy tweets, that's going to be a reel that's going to give you lots of views and followers, then this will be perfect, right? Hair, your crown, and all you're going to need to do is obviously tell it to do the 468. You're going to come in here, we're going to copy this. Now, I actually want to use this, what I have in here, so I'm not going to use it. But just for example, if we go into a new spreadsheet, you can just paste this in here. Now it's important to do this, insert a row, and like I said in here, index, title, quote, Instagram caption. So you'll see where this all comes in soon, but you need to have these in here, index, title, quote, Insta caption. Alright, those can be different, but index definitely need to be there. Now, awesome. This is great. We have our quotes. Obviously, you're going to keep going till you have a bunch of them like this. And now I'm going to show you how to automate creating some Alex Hormozy type reels in here. So I'm going to come into Canva. I'm going to open a second Canva in here because I want to copy and paste something. And what I have here previously load up and see all my crazy projects. So I have this in here. I'm just going to use this little sample in here that I copied, and you'll see how I'm going to use this soon. But I'm going to first come in here, I'm going to create a new design, and I'm going to call this, well, what we're looking for is a Instagram, and it should come up with a reel, Instagram reel, and it's going to be a video. Have that in here, and nice, sweet. So we have a little 5-second video in here. Now, just go create a cool looking background. It's not going to be a major big difference what the background's going to be. We just kind of need something. It's going to either look like this all the time. See how he has this playing up in here. So for this, we're just going to go and try, because I want to grow AI, I want to grow my awesome school. We're going to look for some AI elements in here. So we're going to look for AI. We're going to come to videos. And let's just see. It's just something that's going to be cool and playing in the background. Maybe something like this. It's good to find a horizontal, vertical video if you can. If it's not, you can just stretch out. I'm just going to figure out what people see in the background. So it might be something like this. It's AI, but kind of not too AI related. It's going to get people distracted. So let's just test this one out. Okay, and you'll see what I mean. I might just have to replace it, but that's okay. I'm going to come through here, really make this big. And come. Is that going to play? See, most of this is not going to be seen, and we are just going to have whatever is in the background. So, might just be in like this. No, don't like that, and just because the background is not going to change much in it, right? So, let's see this. And simply what I mean is, so that actually come in here and copy it. So all I have here in here is I have my name, and I have this, I have this, I have this, I have a line, and I have this in here, and I'm going to right click on this, and I say group, and I come here, and I'm going to paste it in here. Oh, that not like that at all. Copy, paste, there we go. So it's going to look something like this, okay? So we're going to have our tag, we're going to have our quote, semi-build in here. Now, a little thing that I've lost is the blue tick. Let's actually see if it can find it. So I'm going to come in here, blue tick, there we go. Copy that. I just didn't want to lose this in here, but I have this paste in here. Makes it look real authentic. And then just make sure you push this button in here, and it shows when you have longer text that it will fill out down the bottom in here. So now let's go back to my spreadsheet quickly, and I will come in here and I'll just like pick a random day. So title, quote. So that's all gonna, oops, what did I do here? So that's all gonna copy, and I'm gonna come back to Canva, and I'm gonna paste that in here. Alright, so most of the quotes are gonna be this long. There's just gonna be a couple that's a little shorter, but that's okay. We're gonna edit it. So ungrouped it, and then come click back in here, and we're just gonna make it in like this. So now you see when you push play, that's what shows in the background. It's kind of what I want, but let's just see what other ones look like. So I'm gonna come back, search AI, search for videos. What does this look like? Can delete that one. Have this video. Now I'm gonna make this bigger so I can actually have all of it in here. And I'm gonna go position, backwards, backwards, backwards. Put it all backwards. Okay. So that kind of looks alright. I like that actually. And we're gonna trim this down to 5 seconds. And we'll make it 7 seconds. I think 7 seconds is good. There was a thing where it usually used to be really good for Instagram just to have short videos, but I think the Instagram algorithm is actually picked up on this. Now, let's add some sound to it, and what I need for sound is actually my earphones. So give me a second, I'm going to jump up and get my earphones. Alright, got my earphones in, so let me go have a look at this. We're just going to add a quick little sound to it. Audio sound. And we just need a little quick sound. Oh, I wonder if it has transformers. Autobots. No. AI. Whoosh. I'm just trying to find 7 seconds that we can crack out. See if it actually has this cool. Alright, actually like this. Go add it in there. And that's just about it. So, Alex Hormozy actually does not put sounds on there. I think there should be sound to start ranking in Instagram, but who knows? Instagram always change. And if you don't want to add sounds, then you just don't want to add sounds. So that's okay. So, this in here. So what we need to do now, so we're going to hook this up to all our messages in here. So we have all our quotes, and I'm going to come here, I'm going to come from here, and I'm going to come to the bottom, going to hit Control C, goes for copy, and then I was going to come in here. So let me just move my face out the way, move my face. So if you don't have it, let me totally move it off here to the side. If you don't have the little bulk add option in here, all you do is click down here and you write in bulk create. We're going to enter data manually. We are going to clear the table. This is going to be called quote, and we're going to paste it all in there. Done. So now we're going to click on here and see how it's not connected. Nothing's connected to anything in here. We're going to right click on this, right click on it, and connect data, and we're going to connect quotes. And just like that, when we hit continue, generate 168 designs, it should pop up in here and create some new unique designs for us. So what you should do is quickly just go through them. So these are all pretty short quotes, okay? So I think what you should do, in fact, you should delete the sound. Don't have the sound in there. No sound for it at all, because we need to save all these separately. But see how I actually have this, I've made this all too long. for just about all of them, except for maybe some of the last ones. And can you view, grid view? You'll see all here, I'm wasting a bit of space, okay? Wasting some space. So let's actually go and increase the size a little bit. So except the last two, I knew the last two was going to be long. So let's go redo this. No, not that one. Close that one. We're going to come in here and we are actually just going to increase the size. No, that's fine. I don't want to increase the size because it's kind of the same size as the text in the top. Okay, so what we're just going to do is just delete this for a little bit. It's still on the top of the screen because you know how sometimes you open a phone, you view a reel, it's kind of top to bottom. So I'm going to come here and we need to delete the sign. It's a bit of the sound. It's a bit of a pain with Canva because we can't do this as actual separate ones because it creates separate pages and it doesn't copy over the sound. And so just quickly play this. Okay, so sweet. So we'll just redo this. Delete that one, and we're going to create recreate. And I'll just bring my face back to down here. Change this up, my camera a little bit up like this. Okay, nice. So grid view, and just like that, you have a 168 odd short form videos. That's going to be reels with actual hashtags, and they actually finished it in really well. Awesome. So all we're going to do is hit the share button, and we're going to click the download button and download pages as separate files. So you need this part in here, and I'll show you what it looks like while it downloads. So we'll let this do its thing to its side in here, and it's going to start downloading. And what we're going to come in here and do is I'm going to export this blueprint. So I want to call this one something else in the background here. So I'm just renaming it to Insta Reels. Right, and we have our Insta Reels file in here. So I am going to go back to our automations, go back to scenarios, team scenarios. We're going to create a new scenario. I can take the instantly one off. We're going to create a new scenario, and we are gonna come in here and we are gonna import this. I'm gonna choose a file and we're gonna call this Instagram Reels. I'm gonna hit the save button for here. So increment function means this function has a value and it's never reset. So you can reset this at every run, but or every cycle or every scenario. But all it means is this creates a value. The first value is going to be 0. When we run it, it's going to be 1. When we run it, it's going to be 2. When it runs again, it's going to be 3. And we're going to change this to every 12 hours. So every 12 hours, it's going to run. So the first time, it's going to be 1. The second time, it's going to be 2. The third time, it's going to be 3. And so on until the end of the scenario. So what this does is it's going to give us a way to, number one, look up the files, because the files are going to get saved as I think it's going to be movie. And we can look up, search the index for this value. So let's say tomorrow this value is 3. We'll be able to find file number 3, because we say 3. And then we will be able to find quote number 3, and we'll be able to add a caption to that. Okay, so hope that all makes sense. This is why we have this as our starter. So while that's downloading, I will skip Dropbox, but all Dropbox does is that we're going to create a file in here and see this is going to be the raw number of the increment function tool. Alright, so the number it's going to give is the actual .movie, which will go out soon. But you import this. Once you import it, I'll show you how we're going to do it soon. You're going to need to create a Dropbox. It's as easy as creating your account, adding it in here, connecting it in. Then we are going to connect our Google Sheet, and this is actually should be done for me. You connect your Google Sheet. We are going to come to your Drive, and once it's in here, you can just select obviously any file you have in here. I already have it in Instagram quotes, which is in here, and I have the AI quotes as the sheet down the bottom. So sheet name, and we're gonna say that yes, it has a table range in the top contains headers, because I want that header, index, title, quote, Instagram quote. Then we are going to do a search function. So this is a simple search function where it looks through and around column A, the Instagram, and it's going to again find a number. So if it's number 3, we're going to look for the cell in here in the row containing number 3, and it's going to give us the entire row as a result. Okay, I'm going to close this one too. So it will give us a search function of searching for number 3 in here, and it will give us the entire result, B, C, D. And we're going to use D in here in our Instagram post to get the URL, and the caption is going to be this. So what we're going to do here is I'll just move this to the side, no, unhook it. The unlink. Stop it. Unlink. And we are going to add a module. Instagram. We are going to create an Instagram reel. And we should already be connected. And here, we're going to click in here, the video URL. We are going to find here soon. And the caption is going to be the quote that we give in here. So, should be in here. Alright, so come on, hit the save button. No, it doesn't like that. Okay, so I can't fill this in yet until we've done the rest. Okay, but fine, we'll connect you in here. So it's going to be column D is going to be our quote. So I was going to pause this for a second, and we'll come back once the download is done. Alright, awesome. So I've downloaded them all. It comes into a zip file. I've extracted the zip file, and it all shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till number 168. Then I have come to Dropbox. I created a new folder, Instagram school videos, and I loaded them all on here. And you can see in here it says 1.mp3, 2.mp3. So we'll come through in here, and we'll just come back to make. We'll just unlink that one, unlink, and we'll come in here, and I'll just click here, and we're going to select the file. So this needs to be on, so we'll just turn this off for now, and I'll show you how easy it is. So we're going to come through here. We are going to go to the folder I just created, which was Instagram school videos, and you select any file you want first. We'll just select one, and I'm going to click this button in here. I'm going to delete that, and we're going to add that in there, and then I'm just going to hit save. Sweet. So all this says is that, remember this increment tool, it's going to be 1, so it's going to download or extract or get the URL for 1.mp4. Then it's going to go through and get the quote for number 1, because we're searching for 1, and then upload that one to Instagram. So if I just run this module only, so we get some data, say number 1, it's going to get some data, which should be the actual URL of the Dropbox. So it should be in here. Sweet, there it is in there. Awesome, that's all we needed. And then the Google Sheet should be fine because we have this in here. And then I'm gonna go through in here and I'm just gonna map this URL, video URL. Scroll down and you can see, where's the URL one? Video URL, oh, there we go, URL in there. And the caption is just gonna be the row called caption, number D. Hit the save button and I want to check something quickly. Download URL. I think I have that wrong. I need to have this as download URL. That one. I knew I made a mistake. Downloadable URL. Hit the save. I'm gonna delete this module. I'm gonna hit the save button. I'm also gonna call this Automate Instagram Reel. Hit the save button again. And then here's my Instagram. Hit the refresh button. Nothing in here. I'm going to come back in here and let's run this once. See how that works. So we got number 1. Got the link. This is it. This is going to be the test. It takes a couple of seconds to run. Obviously needs to download the file. Sometimes it times out and it's a little slow sometimes, and that's what makes me worry. But it takes this file from here, gets it done and ready, and then adds it and uploads it. So let's just see as it runs along. While it does that, I was going to open an extra tab. Come on. Now I'm starting to worry a little bit. That's alright, we have faith because it's connecting to Instagram. It is uploading our reel for us. Come on, come on. So while it does that, so we can see here it's assigned value number 1. Then it's gone and found our Instagram video number 1. Then it's gone and found index number 1. AI is the new gold. That's the caption. So let's come back in here. AI is the new gold. And it's found a caption for us. And ooh, look at that. It's uploaded it. So it's taken it. It's uploaded the reel. Now, how long until it shows in here? And there we go. Reel uploaded. As easy as that. Right? So, last part to it. We're just going to go in here. And we're going to run this every 720 minutes. Is that right? Where's my calculator? So I want to make it run once a day. 12 times 60. Bam. So 720. Hit the save button. In fact it shows every 12 hours. Can you change that for minutes? Minutes? No. Alright, so now next time this is going to run, it's going to be number 2. It's going to get video number 2. It's going to get all of this number 2 and post it in there. And just like that, you have an easy AI automation that on every day on autopilot is going to post these low level contacts. Now, I tell you a big mistake I make. I didn't add anything like this on the reels. But that's alright. I should have probably added something down the bottom, but he doesn't. So at least the reels bring in a bit of value for me in, but that's fine. Hopefully people join my page. I'll go edit and add the link in here now. So yeah, good AI, easy automation that works really, really well. So hope you like it. If you want these little blueprints, it's all part of my awesome school community in here, and it's called the Voice AI Agency Mentorship. And in here we have an absolute stunning amount of high level tutorials, how to start a voice AI or agency in 5 days. We got a ton of stuff on Highlevel. Like there's almost 200 video modules in here that I've recorded. We have voice AI on Highlevel, on Vappy, on Synflow, on Retail, on 11 Labs. We have a bunch of make stuff. We have a bunch of AI web chatbots. We have a bunch of outreach programs, lead scraping, how to create and onboard clients and sub accounts, and this awesome free SMS function, and then obviously how to create Office. So I'll leave the link in here. It's obviously in there, down the bottom. But really join the school so you can see how I do more awesome stuff exactly like this. So hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching and have an absolutely awesome, fantastic day.